to Michigan, California, Texas, and Arizona. A tenth of the 10,000 that we've admitted in the last fiscal year have gone to Michigan, and most of those are being placed in Detroit. Now, if the State Department wants to make the argument for resettling these refugees, why are they putting them in a low-income, high-poverty area like Detroit? I mean, if you notice, they're very far away from D.C., where the people who make these policies live.
What are the dangers of them going to a low-income area or a rundown area with few options?
Well, Bill Clinton argued earlier this year that he thinks Syrian refugees could help rebuild Detroit, which is almost laughable because why would jobs in Detroit go to Syrian refugees instead of the unemployed American citizens who already live there?
Wow, that's a good point. So if you're listening on the radio, you got 1,053 going to California, 1,052 going to Michigan. Arizona is next with 766, Texas with 735, Pennsylvania 613, Illinois 585, then Florida 542, and New York around 530. And here's the question. We're going to get another 2,000 a month for the foreseeable future. We're taking these people in. Are we happy with the screening process?
Well, they say that the screening process is safe, but, they were off to a slow start at the beginning of the year, and they had only admitted about 800 when they were a third of the way through the fiscal year, and now we've surpassed the 10,000 mark with a month to go. And I think the biggest frustration for American people is the undemocratic nature of how all of this is going down. There were no votes. No voters were asked what they think about these Syrian refugees moving into their neighborhood. There were no votes in Congress. And it's just a small group of people telling people what they're going to get. And, hey, these are your new neighbors. And I think the undemocratic nature of it is what's the problem. This is a democracy. This is how we were raised. And the American people aren't being asked what they think about this.
And Caitlin, on top of that, who also is in the dark? The governors of those states. They have no idea what's happening. No one's even checking with them. And that fundamentally is wrong.
Exactly. And another issue is that the makeup of these refugees doesn't match what's going on in Syria. At the start of the war, 10% of Syrians were Christians. And 98% of the refugees that we've taken in this country are Muslims, and only 0.5% are Christians.
Right.
And that brings the question up, is this a political thing?
Gotcha.
Christian refugees are overwhelmingly Republican, and Muslim refugees are overwhelmingly Democrat. So are they, importing new voters? I mean, I think it's a good question.
And I know you're going to be writing about it in the Daily Caller. Caitlin Collins, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, coming up over the next 2 hours, Fox News alerted a disturbing new threat to democracy. Hackers now going after state elections. What could this mean for November? A live report coming up. Could it be Russia again? Then, is Governor Rick Perry the newest addition to Dancing with the Stars? He's here to respond to those rumors. Does he owe a jail